You know, I wasn't searching. I had built walls so high love couldn't climb over. But then you smiled, and everything I believed about love changed. I was fine in the silence, used to nights with no calls. I had learned to stop hoping when no one would fall. But you walked in with sunlight, in your eyes something stayed, and the moment stood still when you looked my way. When you looked my way, the world began to turn again. All the lonely faded like the rain. When you touched my hand, I felt something I couldn't explain. But I knew I was never the same since you looked my way. I had scars I kept hidden, stories I never told, but your heart saw right through me, like it already knew my soul. You didn't promise forever, but somehow I knew you'd stay. 'Cause everything changed when you looked my way. But when you looked my way, the world began to turn again. All the lonely faded like the rain. When you touched my hand, I felt something I couldn't explain. But I knew I was never the same since you looked my way. They say love takes time, but ours just took one glance, one breath, one spark, and I knew I had a chance. When you looked my way, the world began to turn again. All the lonely faded like the rain. Only faded like the rain. When you touched my hand, I felt something I couldn't explain. But I knew I was never the same since you looked my way. Love, but somehow love was looking for me, and it found me in you. I wasn't looking for love, but somehow love was looking for me, and it found me in you. Every time I look at you, it's like time slows down, the noise fades, and for a moment, it's just you and me, in a world that finally makes sense. You don't have to speak a word, your silence says it all. A glance, a smile, a breath you take, I feel it when I fall. You light the dark without a flame, you call my heart by name. Every time I look at you, I see the life I never knew. A future bright, a soul so true. I only want this, me and you. There's magic in the way you move. I find myself inside your truth. Every time I look at you, I don't need 100 lifetimes, just this one, this version of you, this moment, this love. It's already more than I ever dreamed. Every time you look back at me, I remember why I never gave up. I tried to write you into songs, but no lyric feels enough. You're more than melody or rhyme, you're every kind of love. Every time I look at you, a shift in view. No past regrets, no skies too blue. There's only now, there's only you. You're the calm in all I've been through, and I fall again every time I look at you. So promise me one thing, no matter where this life takes us, you'll keep looking at me the way you do, because that look is home. There's magic in the way you move. I find myself inside your truth. Every time I look at you.
Love is just you. But with you, it never felt random.
It felt like the universe had been waiting
Patiently weaving every thread of my life.
just to lead me to you. I could have walked 1,000 roads, lived 100 lives alone, but every heartbeat, every choice still would have brought me to your voice. Like stars that always find their place, you led me home with just your face. I was meant to find you in this world of endless skies, meant to love you through the quiet and the cries. Even if I had to search forever, I'd still end up in your arms, because we were written in the stars. I don't believe in coincidence anymore.
Not after the way you look at me. Not after the way my name sounds different.
When it's in your voice,
You feel like a memory I never made.
in a future I already know. I've loved before, or maybe tried, but no one ever reached this side. You didn't just open doors, you built a place where I am more. And now I see so crystal clear why every almost led me here. I was meant to find you even in the wrong time zone, meant to love you even if I had to do it alone. I'd still choose every mile and moment, every loss that brought me through, if it led me back to you. So when they ask me if I believe in fate, I smile,
Because I know it feels like to find someone you were meant for.
and it feels like you. You've changed, you've grown, been through things we never saw coming. And here we are, still holding on, still choosing each other, still you. I've watched you laugh, I've watched you break, seen the strength behind each ache. Time is written on our skin, but love kept all the fire in. You still reach for me in sleep, still know my heart when I'm too deep, still calm the storm without a word, and somehow I still feel heard. And it's still you, after all these years, still you, through the doubts and tears. In a world that changes overnight, you're the thing that still feels right. After all we've been through, it's still you. People think love fades, that comfort replaces passion, but they've never watched you tie your hair back at midnight just to stay up and listen. They've never seen the way you look at me when I forget learning how to love myself. That's not fading, that's forever. We've missed chances, we've made mistakes, but love like ours bends, never breaks. You're the echo in my soul, the only thing that made me whole. Still you, in the silence and the sound. Still you, when the world spins around. Every scar we both came through led me back to you. No matter what we're walking through, it's still you. And when we're old, when the days get quiet and the nights get long, I'll still roll over, smile through the wrinkles, and whisper the same truth. It's always been you. It's still you. Always will be. People think love fades, but comfort.
Real love, it's not just in the falling, it's in the choosing, over and over. Even when life is loud, even when we're both quiet, even when we're tired, we're distant, we're just not at our best. I wake up, I look at you, and in my heart I say it again. I choose you, always, still, again. You don't have to shine for me, don't have to wear your brave face. I've seen your quiet, and I stayed. Love isn't made in fireworks, it's made in the calm that follows. And we've built something solid, even through tomorrow's unknowns. I choose you again, in the slow and in the fast, in the beauty and the mess, in the questions that we've asked. You don't have to earn this, you don't have to win. Just know every single morning I choose you again. You're not just the person I fell for, you're the person I keep falling for, in different ways, on different days. You're the comfort in my chaos, the reason I breathe deeper. And even when we don't say much, even when the world gets heavy, you're still the softest place I land. Some days love looks like coffee made, a note left by the door, a shared silence in the hallway, not needing anything more. We don't have to chase the magic, it's already here in you. I choose you again, not just for what you give, but for the way you love, for the way you let me live. In the quiet and the chaos, in the now and what's been with my whole heart, I choose you again. So if the years change us, if life pulls us in 100 directions, let this be the truth you hold on to. I won't stop choosing you, not just when it's easy, not just when it's perfect, but when it's real, when it's quiet, when it's ours. I choose you, I always will. Again. You're not here anymore. I still talk to you in my head, in the space between thoughts. When a song comes on or the sun sets just right, you're still with me, not loud, not gone, just quiet. Past the places we once knew, and every corner still holds you. Your laughter echoes down these halls. Even though you're not here at all, I breathe your name into the air, half hoping you're still somewhere there. I'm still loving you in silence, in the words I never say, in the songs I skip 'cause they still sound like yesterday, in the moments that you'd laugh, in the way I miss your path. I'm still loving you, though you're far away. I wish I had told you more. I wish I had held on longer. But the truth is, you still live in me. Not just in memories, but in who I am now. You changed me, and even though you're gone, you're everywhere. I keep the letters worn and torn. I wear the sweater that you wore. And though I've learned to smile again, it's never quite the same since then. You were a chapter I never wanted to end, and a love I'll never pretend to forget. I'm still loving you in silence, in the quiet parts of me, in the way I close my eyes and still see what used to be. I don't say your name out loud, but it lives beneath the sound. I'm still loving you endlessly. So if you're out there, somewhere I can't see it, just know this: you're still loved, you're still part of me. And the life keeps moving forward. A part of me will always stay right there with you. So if you're out there, somewhere I can't see, just know this: you are still loved, you are still part of me. And though life keeps moving forward, a part of me will always stay right there with you. So if you're out there, somewhere I can't see, just know this: you're still loved, you're still part of me. And though life keeps moving forward, a part of me will always stay right there with you.
They say love fades, but it starts loud and ends quiet. But if you ask me, real love doesn't fade. It deepens, softens, grows into something even more beautiful. And with you, that's what it's become.
We're not always fireworks and sparks, not always poems or beating hearts, but every morning when I wake, you're the breath I wanna take. In the calm, in the fight, you're still my favorite light. I still choose you, even when the world feels new. Even in the messy, quiet gray, I choose you every day. No grand stage, no sky so blue, just me, just you. And every day I do.
I don't love you because you're perfect. I love you because you're real. Because even on your worst days, you show up, you stay, you try, and so do I.
That's why love is not easy, but always worth it. We've seen storms and silent nights, shared both tears and morning light. But even when it's hard to smile, you make it all worthwhile. We've grown, we've changed, but one thing has remained. still choose you when the sun hides behind the blue. When the fire's dim but the embers stay, I choose you anyway. Through the years, the old and new, with everything in me, I do.
So no, love hasn't faded. It's just become quieter, deeper, truer. And if I had to say yes to you again 1,000 times in 1,000 ways, I'd still say
I do. I still choose you, even when the world feels new. Even in the messy, quiet gray, I choose you every day. No grand stage, no sky so blue, just me, just you, and every day I do.
I don't love you because you're perfect. I love you because you're real. Because even on your worst days, you show up, you stay, you try, and so do I. That's what love is. Not easy, but always worth it. We've seen. Still.
Sometimes I wonder what my life would have been like if I hadn't met you. And every time I try to imagine it, it just feels empty. Because even in silence, you gave me music. You walked in when I was fading, heart half beating, soul half breaking. You saw the parts I never showed, and somehow it made me whole. If I hadn't met you, I'd still be wandering, looking for a light that only you could bring. You changed my world, you pulled me through, and I don't want a life where there's no you. I don't say it enough, but I choose you in every version of this life. In the quiet mornings, in the loud nights, in the heartbreak and the healing, I'd always find you. You turned my scars into something gold, taught me love doesn't need to be bold, it just needs to be real. And you are so real. If I hadn't met you, I wouldn't know this peace, wouldn't know what it means to fall and still feel free. You're the reason I believe in truth, and I don't want a life where there's no you. Ooh, ooh. So if I had one last breath, one last word, one final page to write, it would be your name, always your name. Because even if this world forgets me, my love for you will never fade. I didn't know what I was waiting for until you walked in and made everything make sense. All those almost, all those broken pieces, they led me here, to you. You were always the one. Every moment before you was just noise in the wind. But then your heart touched mine, and I finally let someone in. You spoke in quiet glances and smiles I never saw coming. You didn't rush the storm, you loved me into calm. You deserve. Not with grand gestures or perfect words, but with consistency, with truth, with forever. I never thought I'd find it, a soul that feels like home. But now I know the reason why I was always alone. It was to leave space for you, for this, for us. You were always the one. Even through the silence, the rhythm in my heart, the meaning in my madness, I choose you again and again. You were always the one. When the days feel long and your life feels low, I'll be the warmth in your shadow. When your dreams feel far and your hands feel small, I'll be your strength through it all. You don't have to walk alone, not anymore. I promise you this, my heart without condition, my time without distraction, my love without an end. Through every storm, every bend, I'll be your home, your peace, your friend. I promise you this, again and again and again.
Even when we're older and slower, when our hair turns gray and the world moves past us, I'll still reach for your hand first, still smile at your laugh, still say your name like it's the only one that matters, because it is.
In the ordinary, I'll still choose you. In quiet mornings and skies so blue. When we fight, when we cry, I'll be the one who doesn't say goodbye. Forever won't be long enough, but I'll spend it all with you. I promise you this, no matter what may change, even when life rearranges, my love will stay the same. You'll never have to wonder, never have to guess, 'cause every day I'll show it in word and touch, in kiss. I promise you this.
So if one day you forget how loved you are, read this again, because loving you will always be my greatest yes. Even when we're older and slower, when our hair turns gray and the world moves past us, I'll still reach for your hand first, still smile at your laugh, still say your name like it's the only one that matters, because it is. In the ordinary, I'll still choose you. In quiet mornings and skies so blue. When we fight, when we cry, I'll be the one who doesn't say goodbye. Forever won't be long enough, but I'll spend it all with you, because it is. In the ordinary, I'll still choose you. In quiet mornings and skies so blue. When we fight, we'll stay the same. You'll never have and doesn't say goodbye. forever won't be long enough. But I'll spend it all with you. I promise you this. So if one day you forget how loved you are, read this again, because loving you will always be my greatest yes. I don't know when it happened exactly. It wasn't one big moment, just little ones. The way you laugh, the way you say my name like it means something, the way it feels a little less scary every time I'm with you. I never meant to fall this way. Didn't plan on you, but you stayed. Somehow your quiet became my pace, and now I don't wanna leave. No, I don't wanna leave. Maybe this is love, not like the books, not like the screen, but something softer in between. Not fireworks, but steady light. Not perfect, but it feels right. And if I'm honest, I think I want this to be real. You make me feel safe, not because everything's okay, but because I know I don't have to pretend with you. I don't have to be more than I am, and maybe that's what love is. Feeling seen and staying anyway. You know my silence, you don't fill the space. You let me be quiet and still feel safe. And slowly I'm learning, love can sound like breathing, like staying. Maybe this is love, no lightning strike, no sudden flame, just your hand, just your name. Maybe it's not how I thought it'd be, but it feels like home to me. And maybe, just maybe, this is love. So if you're wondering, yes, I'm scared, but I'm here. And if you'll have me, I'll stay, because with you, I finally believe love doesn't have to hurt to be real.
They say home is a place, but I think it's a person. Because the first time you helped me, I didn't just feel safe, I felt like I belonged.
I've been lost in crowded rooms, smiling just to hide the truth. They saw the parts I buried deep. You kissed the wounds I couldn't speak.
And somehow with your quiet ways, you turned my nights into brighter days. In your arms I found home. No more drifting, no more alone. You're the light I was always chasing, the heart I didn't know I was saving. I don't need a place to roam. In your arms I found home. In your arms I found home. You don't ask me to be more, you love me just the way I am. Even when I'm unsure of myself, you still hold my trembling hands. With you silence speaks loud and clear. Every heartbeat says I'm here. In your arms I found home. No more drifting, no more alone. You're the light I was always chasing, 'cause I found home.
No need for grand forever plans, just you and me and holding hands. If I could choose where I'd always stay, it's right here with you every day.
I used to think love had to be loud, fast, unstoppable. But with you, it's quiet, certain, unbreakable. I don't just love you when things are easy. I love you in the quiet, when words feel heavy, when the world gets loud. When there's nothing left to say, I still choose you every time. I've held hearts and let them go, felt the fire, then watched it snow. But you stayed when I fell apart. You loved the cracks in my heart. No need for promises or plans, just your voice, just your hands. You gave me peace without trying to. I love you in the quiet, in the space between our words, in the silence where you see me, when no one ever heard. I love you when it's gentle, I love you when it's true. And I love the way I feel when I'm next to you. You don't ask for much, you never needed grand moments, just honesty, just presence. And that's what I promise, to show up, to stay, to love you out loud, even in the quiet. You don't rush my healing pace, you don't flinch when I erase the parts of me that hurt too long. You just stay soft and strong. I love you in the quiet, in the calm before the storm, in the stillness and the waiting, where love keeps being born. I love you when it's simple, and even when it's tough, because what we have is more than just enough. So no matter what changes, no matter what breaks or bends, my heart will always find its way back to the quiet where you are, back to love, back to you.
You don't just look at me, you see me. You see the things I don't say out loud. You notice when I go quiet, you know when I fake a smile. And still, you stay. You hold me without asking me to explain. And that's how I know this is love. I've worn masks for most of my life, played strong when I was breaking inside. But with you, I don't need a disguise. You see right through the walls I hide. No judgment, no fixing me, just love that lets me breathe. You see me, not the perfect or the planned. You hold the messy pieces like they still fit in your hands. You love the part of me that still tries to disappear. And every time I fall apart, you're still here. I used to think love had to be earned, that I had to be enough to deserve it. But you never made me feel like I had to become someone else. You met me exactly where I was and you said, this is enough for me. When I the dark. You never rush me through the pain. You just walk beside me slow. Even when I say nothing's wrong again, you don't try to change the storm I'm in. You just keep showing up until I let you in. You see me and you don't turn away. Even when I push too hard, even when I need space, you love the parts of me that never felt like home. And somehow, with you, I'm never alone. So if I don't say it enough, if I forget to thank you for loving me like this, please know you've given me more than your time. You've given me the gift of being truly seen. And that's a love I'll never take for granted. I used to think love had to be earned, that I had to be enough to deserve it. But you never made me feel like I had to become someone else. You met me exactly where I was, and you said, "This is enough for me." Spent so much of my life trying to be enough for people, for expectations, for love. But you never asked me to be anything other than me. And for the first time, that's all it took. You never asked me to pretend or smooth out all the lines. You held me through my chaos and never once asked me to shine. You didn't want perfect, you wanted truth. Somehow that saved me. You love me just as I am, with all my cracks and scars. You see the mess and call it art. No mask, no wax, no shame to hide. You love what's real inside. You don't want better, you want me just as I am.
You don't flinch when I fall apart. You don't panic when I go quiet. You don't rush to fix. You just sit present, patient, like you've already decided.
There's nothing broken in me that would ever make you leave. You see the nights I don't sleep, the thoughts I barely speak. But instead of running from the storm, you hold the parts I thought were weak. And every time I brace for pain, you meet me with your grace again. You love me just as I am, not in who I might become, not in how I try to prove I'm someone, but in the stillness, in the silence, in the days I can't pretend. You stay, and that's how I know your love won't end. So if no one's ever told you, let me be the first. You don't have to earn love by being less messy, less loud, less you. Because someone out there, maybe even me, will love you just as you are and never ask you to change a thing.
You don't panic when I go quiet. You don't rush already decided.
There's nothing broken in me that would ever make you leave. You see the nights I don't sleep, the thoughts I barely speak, but instead of running from the storm, you hold the parts I thought were weak. And every time I brace for pain, you meet me with your grace again. There's nothing broken in me that would ever make you leave. So if no one's ever told you, let me be the first. You don't have to earn love by being less messy, less loud, less you. Because someone out there, maybe even me, will love you just as you are and never ask you to change a thing. There was a time I didn't think I'd feel anything again. Not love, not hope, not even peace. I was tired of trying, tired of hurting. And then you walked in, not to fix me, but just to be there. And somehow, without even knowing it, you made me feel again. You didn't rush into my story, you didn't ask me to explain. You sat beside my silence and never tried to take the pain. With every look you gave me space, with every word a little grace. You made me feel again, something real inside my chest. Like maybe I'm not broken, just a little bruised like all the rest. You didn't force the light to shine, you just stayed until it did. And I don't know how to thank you, but you made me feel again.
It wasn't one moment, it was 100 tiny ones. The way you remembered the smallest details, the way you laughed when I forgot how, the way your presence felt like permission to breathe again, to trust again, to believe in something more than survival.
You didn't flinch when I was distant, didn't run when I withdrew. You waited by the door of my heart until I finally let you through. And you didn't ask me to be whole, you loved the pieces just as they were. You made me feel again, like the world had more to give, like I didn't have to just exist, I could live. You brought warmth back to my hands, taught my heart to understand that it's still worth loving, and it's okay to begin again.
So no, you didn't save me, you didn't fix me, you just loved me exactly where I was. And in doing that, you brought me back to life, not all at once, but softly, fully, beautifully. You made me feel again.
You were never a phase, you were never maybe. You were the kind of love I didn't outgrow. Even when we went separate ways, and maybe life went on, maybe we both changed, but I never stopped believing in you. I've walked through new cities, laughed with someone new, but no one sees me the way you used to do. I wear a smile that fits, but some nights I still admit I trade it all for one more night with you. You're the love I still believe in, even from far away. The name I don't speak out loud, but still think of every day. No bitterness, no blame, just a gentle kind of ache that whispers, I loved you anyway. Some people say love fades. The time softens the edges, makes it all easier to forget. But with you, it didn't fade. It just got quieter, more sacred, more mine.
I don't wait for your return, but I still carry what we were. You taught me how deep love can go, how it lives beneath the words. And I know we had to end, but that doesn't mean you're not the reason I still believe in love again. You're the love I still believe in, even from far away. The name I don't speak out loud, but still think of every day. No bitterness, no blame, just a gentle kind of ache that whispers, I loved you anyway.
So if someday you wonder, did I ever stop caring? No, I just loved you in silence, from the background, from the spaces between moments. You'll always be the love I still believe in.
You're the love I still believe in, even with all we've lost. You were worth every tear, every sleepless cost. I'll keep moving forward, I'll live the life I need, but a part of me will always leave space for what we used to be.
So if someday you wonder, did I ever stop caring? No, I just loved you in silence, from the background, from the spaces between moments. You'll always be the love I still believe in.
I always thought love was about finding someone to hold on to, but I never realized the right love helps you hold on to yourself. You didn't just love me, you reflected me. The version I thought I lost, you didn't just make me feel seen, you made me remember who I am. I didn't just find you, I found me in you. You never asked me to shrink down or hide the loudest parts of me. You let me speak in color while the world spoke in gray. And quietly, didn't flinch at all my mess. You said that's where the beauty is. I found me in you. The parts I buried deep, the laugh I hadn't heard in years, the dreams I used to keep. You held up a mirror and smiled at what you saw, even when I didn't see it at all.
You never made me feel like I was too much or not enough. You met me in the middle of everything I thought was unlovable, and you didn't walk away, you stayed, and in your stillness I found the strength to grow, to open up again, to come back to myself.
Didn't need a polished version, you didn't wait for me to shine. You just said I love your light, even when you forget it's mine. And that changed everything. I found me in you, not because you saved me whole, but because you loved the journey of my slowly healing soul. You didn't hand me answers, you just gave me space to bloom. And in the quiet of your love, I found room. Ever tries to tell me that I have to be more, or be less, or be different, I'll remember the way you looked at me, not like I had to become someone else, but like I already was, everything worth loving. And that's how I know I found me in you. I don't know when it started, I can't name the date, but one day I looked at you and it hit me. It was always you, through the noise, through the distance, through the maybes and almost. It's been you all along, and somehow I didn't even realize it until my heart was already yours.
You didn't try to steal the scene, you just stood beside my dreams. You were the voice in every fight, the warmth I found on quiet nights. I searched the world for something true, but love was always close. It was always you. It was always you. In every laugh that felt like home, in every tear I cried alone, you were there without a clue, but my heart somehow always knew. I didn't need the world to prove. It was always, always you.
Maybe that's the thing about love. It doesn't always enter with a bang. Sometimes it's the friend who always stayed, the person who knew your silence better than your words, the one who never walked away, even when you weren't easy to love. And when I finally slowed down, I saw it. You, all along, always.
You were the reason I smiled on hard days, the hand that held my heavy weights. And even when I couldn't see, you believed enough for me. The stars were loud, the world was wide, and you were always right by my side. It was always you, the calm in all my chaos and pain, the shelter when I ran from rain. You were the truth that stayed in view, even when I had no clue. And now I know what's always been true. It was always, always you.
So now, if you ever doubted, let me be clear. You weren't just a chapter. You were the story, the reason the pages made sense, the one my soul waited for. And if I never said it before, I see it now. It's you. It's always been you. Maybe that's the thing about love. It doesn't always enter with a bang. Sometimes it's the friend who always stayed, the person who knew your silence better than your words, the one who never walked away, even when you weren't easy to love. And when I finally slowed down, I saw it. You, all along, always. Always.
Honey, I'm French, but I'm not looking. I wasn't French, I was surviving. But then, wow, and suddenly life wasn't just about getting by. It was about you.
I didn't know that I was empty till your voice filled the quiet in me. Didn't know what home could mean till I found your arms around me. You are the one I dreamed in silence, the peace I craved in all my violence. Every heartbeat calls your name, and nothing's ever felt the same. People talk about soulmates like fairy tales, but you made me believe. Not because you completed me, but because you made me want to become whole with you. I've walked through fire, I've drowned in rain, but your love pulled me back again. No more shadows, no more lies. I see forever in your eyes. You are the one I dreamed in silence, the peace I craved in all my violence. Every heartbeat calls your name, and nothing's ever felt the same. You are the one I dreamed in silence, the peace I craved in all my violence. Every heartbeat calls your name, and nothing's ever felt the your name, and nothing's ever felt the same.
So if the world stops turning, if time forgets my name, know this, I loved you, fully, fiercely. And if I had to choose again, I'd still choose you.